Hello internet, and I basically wanted to rant and make a video and basically just get all of this stuff out of my system. So I was talking to my friend Beth, I love you Beth, and I basically have all this stuff inside of me that is, well that's Beth now, all this stuff inside of me that is just waiting to get out, and I feel trapped. And that's what this video is going to be about, me just basically talking about feeling trapped and feeling broken, and knowing that it's okay to want something different. It's okay to want to break out of this comfort zone, to break out of this mould you're in and be somebody, be someone new, be this new person, this new you. And that's perfectly okay. I've got an itchy forehead. And so basically at the moment I have a job, I live in this house with my parents, I live in the same town I've always lived in, and I'm sick of it. Like, I feel so trapped by everything, and I'm just waiting to burst out, and I've got so many ideas on what I want to do. I know I want to be a nutritionist and a dietitian, and I want to have all this knowledge about food, and I want to help people, and I maybe be on the NHS. I want to aid people in their life and their health, and get people healthy and get myself healthy. And I'm struggling to do that because I feel so intoxicated by my surroundings. I have in my head that I want to move out of this house, I want to live on my own, I want to be in charge of my own life, but at the same time I'm completely scared about that, because theoretically I can afford to move out. I can afford to get a room in my town with facilities, with internet, all my bills included, and I can afford it. Yet I'm terrified to do it because of what my parents will say, what everyone will say. But at the same time, it's what I want to do because I feel so intoxicated in my environment that I feel like I can't be me, like I can't state my own opinions to my parents without them turning on me and without them getting angry at me and without them doing all this stuff. And I'm sick of it. Like, sometimes I just want to scream and I just want to get out of this house. With my job, I just want someone to notice that my potential, and the fact that I like being in charge, not in a horrible way, but I like having the authority and the responsibility. But at the moment I'm not trained enough to do that, and I feel as if, they're training all these new people that have only just stepped up to the ball and only just joined. And yeah, I've been there over a year and I haven't been trained yet, so I know I'm working with that. I'm doing an evening where it helps you build your way up to being a deputy manager and an assistant manager and a duty manager and all that lot. So that I'm working on, but I just have all this inside of me, and oh I just want to go to uni. I've got my dream uni. I want to go to Bath University and study biology with food nutrition underneath, and then get my honours in nutrition and move on from there and find out and get healthy and be happy. And I just feel so weighed down by everything that's going on in my head and everything like in this environment, and but it's okay. Like, it's okay to want these things. Like, I'm perfectly fine to want all the stuff I want. You're allowed to. You're allowed to want the best for you. You're allowed to want better. You're allowed to constantly want more and more and more and more, because that fuels you, that makes you you. And yeah, you're broken at the moment, but you can become whole by getting the good in life and making your life good and doing what you want to do. Don't listen to anybody else. If you don't want to do maths, you don't do maths. If you don't want to study performing arts, you do performing arts. You fight for what you want. Otherwise you're going to be eternally unhappy with yourself and unhappy with your surroundings because of your decisions you made. But it's never too late to change your decision. That is the main thing. It is never too late to change your decision, because you can change it whenever. I changed my college decision after a year, and I made the year work for me. I'm going to work and I'm going to do GCSEs again. I'm going to get my knowledge back up, and then I'm going to reapply to college. And it's okay that I made at the time I thought performing arts was the decision for me. I'm glad I fought for it with my parents because they didn't want me to do it. I'm glad I fought for it because that year was one of the best years. I loved the course. It wasn't the best year for me, but I loved the course and it was one of the best courses. But it took me that year to realise that isn't what I want to do. That isn't me. It's me, but it's not the part of me which I want to continue. And that's perfectly fine. That is A-okay. That is okay for you to fight for your decisions. It's okay to change your decisions after a while, that when you realise they aren't working for you. It's okay to be your own person and to choose your decisions and not choose what other people are deciding for you. And that's perfectly okay, man. That is brilliant. Well done to you. So this video, I guess, was a rant kind of thing, but I just needed to get this out of my system because I was fit to burst. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely evening and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.